Hey guys, so we're going to do a reading tonight, and I am going to use the Cosmic Slumber Tarot deck. It's like one of those, cardboard, which I love, covers, and then you open it at the bottom here and it slides out here. It also comes with a little book. Super cute. Love this. Look at that. I really like the art in this deck. Something dawned on me a few minutes before I started recording about dreams. And, so I grabbed this deck here. Let's see if something interesting comes out. Could be for somebody. Could be for you. Let's find out. The first card that came out is the Chariot. But it came out in reverse. We have the Hierophant in the upright here. We also have the Prince of Torches, which from the Rider Tarot deck would be the Page of Wands. But this one came out in reverse. Somebody's not moving forward in the right direction. They're not listening to their higher self here. Nine of Swords came out, but in reverse. It's kind of like they're being forced, or they're forcing themselves not to accept something, or not to see something for what it is. Five of Cups. There's an unstable aspect of love here for somebody. Maybe they don't have, maybe their heart is not in the right place, or maybe their perception of love is kind of, distorted, or maybe this person is jaded from past relationships or difficult upbringing here. I feel like somebody is telling themselves that they have no choice but to accept being alone here, being single, staying single. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. There's a lot of emotional pain here. The Devil came out in the upright. It's like they're committing themselves to the idea that they have to stay by themselves here. Maybe dating hasn't worked out for them. Maybe relationships haven't worked out. Maybe they were scarred by a partner in the past, who fed them lies here. Maybe they believe they're not worthy enough to be with someone. Maybe they believe they're not worthy enough to be loved by someone or to be fully accepted. Whoever this read is for, they're kind of it's like they accepted that as their truth here. But there's a part of them that's, giving themselves hope here, like a small part of them. Maybe a small part of them wishes this wasn't true, or maybe a small part of them wishes, they could find someone, find a partner, somebody who's going to accept them for who they are. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion. Somebody feels very strongly about this, like they really believe that's their truth, even if it hurts them. Maybe especially if it hurts them. The Strength card came out in the upright here. I feel like this person has endured a lot in their life, or they've endured a lot when it comes to relationships. Maybe they had a lot of lessons learned here. I feel like this person they're accepting so much that they're staying single here, or they feel, they're meant to stay alone here. They accepted that so much that they're starting to embrace the concept of love in other ways in their life, so that it's not centralized only in a relationship. Maybe they're receiving love in different ways here, from family, from, life, maybe from nature, from themselves, maybe from the little things in life that happens. This person could be very spiritual here. I feel like they've been through a lot of changes here. It's kind of like they're torn. It's kind of like, a part of them is accepting that they have to stay alone, or they're gonna be alone, or whatever that is. And the other part is like their heart really wants to be with someone. This person tries not to lean too much into the emotional aspect of it, although it's there, but they don't really, sit in that mentality too much. This person is very strong here. I feel like this person has gone through so much. It's like, if they start thinking things and they start getting emotional, and if they cry, it's not for long. Like, they've probably cried so many tears, it's like, not much left here. Or this person has learned to control. They've learned to control their emotions here. This person has been hurt so much. It's like their attitude is like, bring it. I've been through it already. I've already been through this. Like, whatever you're facing is nothing because you've been through the fire already. It's kind of like that vibe here. But the pain is still there. On the outside, they're very, very strong, but on the inside, the pain is still there. They just don't allow themselves to sit in it for long. The Magician came out, or in this deck, the Magus. This person has learned to prioritize themselves over this pain that they've carried. They've learned to prioritize, other things that really matter to them, as opposed to like centralizing, relationships in their life. This person has moved on from that. They've learned their own sense of value. They've learned maybe to focus on their skills, or to enhance their skills, their talents. They've learned to utilize their time better, to um, enhance their life using whatever it is they already have here. This person has gained different perspective from all this pain here. They've learned their value, even if they feel nobody else sees it. Maybe in dating, maybe in meeting new people, it's kind of like the same old thing. But this person has learned their own sense of value here. And, it supersedes whatever they were taught in the past from relationships that didn't work out here. But there's something, this Chariot in reverse is reminding me, there's something here that's not balanced. Even though this person has become strong from their past experiences and heartbreaks, even though this person has the Magician card in this reading, the first card that came out was the Chariot in reverse. And that's telling me that this person, regardless of how far they've come, there's something within them that they're carrying that's not allowing them to proceed in the right direction here, in a direction that's going to um, benefit their life, open up their path here. There's some burden here they're carrying, and it's a pain that has to do with love. It's a pain that has to do with relationships that haven't worked out, or the pain of this truth that they believe they have to stay alone is burdening this person. Maybe this person has been spending some time to teach themselves things. Maybe they're educating themselves here. It's like they're doing everything they can to, enhance their life and turn their life around. And maybe they've come a long way with that. And maybe they're doing a great job with that. But there's something here that's burdening them. And it's slowing them down here. Seven of Pentacles came out, but in reverse. There could be a part of this person that feels kind of stuck in their life. They may feel a little stuck or a little stagnant in terms of the direction that their life is going. It's kind of like, they have all of these options in front of them, but they don't see it. They don't see it. It's kind of like their perception is focusing on a very small part of the whole picture here. This person is the reason for their stagnancy here. They are their own, I don't want to say downfall, but they're the reason they're not progressing in their life. And it's because there's something here they need to let go of. Got the Princess of Cups. Like this person has a lot to give here. This person has a lot to share here. This person has a genuine big heart, but they're keeping it to themselves. And again, they're kind of spreading that out in other ways that does not involve a relationship here. 10 of Torches or 10 of Wands came out in reverse. I feel like this person is kind of like keeping themselves busy, doing whatever it is they're doing so that they're not focusing on this issue that they carry in their heart here, this pain. The fact that this person is not looking at relationships the same as they used to, and instead they're kind of looking at their world in a different lens where they're opening their heart, to different things, just to enjoy themselves, to enjoy their life, to kind of move on here. But I feel like there's a part of them that's closed, from the possibility of being, successful or happy in a relationship with someone. And I feel like that's the part that they're not looking at. That's the part that they need to kind of, you know, they have to loosen those strings a little bit. They have to open that possibility up for it to come in here. The Empress in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like confirming what I'm saying. Their heart is not open when it comes to the concept of them receiving love, from another person. But the Magician on this table, is here to remind us that whoever this read is for, they're very intelligent, they're very smart, they're very wise. They may be wise beyond their years here, but maybe when it comes to love. Maybe when it comes to relationships, there's something there that they don't see that they need to look at here, whatever that is. But it definitely pertains to their inability, or I should say their actual ability to be successful in a relationship, to be with someone, to be happy with someone. I think when it comes to past issues in relationships, it's so easy to feel that pain, but there's a small gray area to dwell in. It's kind of like bittersweet. There's a small gray area to dwell in there. And that's where this person will find, you know, they'll find that light they're looking for. They'll find that, I don't want to say hope, but they will find that, that feeling to embrace the reality that they are worthy of being loved by another person despite whatever issues happened in their past. So, I hope this reading was helpful for someone. If it was, please let me know. Hit me a comment. Show me some love. And if it wasn't, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Take care and bye-bye.